Yeah, how much of a Kingdom Hearts fan are you?
Not much of one at all, actually.
The DLC came out. It is kind of crazy, from what I can tell.
For Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me put it like this. You know the jokes about, like, Kingdom Hearts having, like, a really messed up timeline? And not the jokes and the fact that it actually does?
Yeah.
Split timeline now. Everyone's using
Kingdom Hearts is a series.
They brought up the concept of time travel before. And now the main character's done it. Now watch, and I'm going to get purged because I mentioned something that's 2 days old.
So hello everyone, I am back, and I sound better this time.
Yes, yes he does. I should probably go on the profile, shouldn't I? Create an online session. Finish. I heard Neo.
At some point, I just want to, like, on one of these, I just want to do a completely random intro where I pretend to be Draken and just go, "Hey everyone, it's Draken, the monologuing edgelord here."
And it's Gran here, ready to teach you all how to play some doots. Who wants to listen to the doots?
Hey, partner. Let's go on an expedition out.
There's the chugging. There it is. Holy shit. What the fuck?
There we go. I was trying to get my phone to stand up.
Oh my gosh, they have snowball fights now.
What, really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, actually, I want to check something. Yes, it still has prioritized frame rate on. I forgot to link the stream to the other thing. Hold on. Okay, there we go. At some point, I'm going to decide to stream something else.
That's your choice.
Yeah. I have a couple games that I got recently, and those would be interesting to stream. That and would give me incentive not to just stop them. Although then again, I say that with Monster Hunter World, but eh.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's no way to just instantly take yourself out of an online session and just go to an offline session. It tends to just cause the game to lag less.
Which, speaking of new games you got, I actually don't know if it's like a new game or you've had it for a while, but I saw that you had been playing Darkest Dungeon. I heard that that was very good.
Yes, I actually got it earlier this week.
Oh, okay.
I was playing it with, Cormac.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. We were just running through the game at the same time. I should probably accept a quest. Should we go find Anjanath, or should we go explore the Great Ravine? I think I'm going
Maybe
to
take
just
on
go
the...
explore the Great Ravine.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, isn't, like, hunting the monster more fun than doing the exploring?
Yeah, but remember, it's the Great Ravine.
True.
Also, it's a story-based exploration quest, so that usually means we fight a new monster instead.
Yep.
That seems to be the trend here.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I got... Yeah, just... I got Monster Hunter World. Fucking... earlier this week. I think it was on Wednesday. I got a couple games. One game in particular I got was a Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. Now, I did not restock on items.
Let's start by finding a way forward.
Is it actually giving me the movement tutorial?
I think we can get through if we head this way.
Bye, handler! Oh wait, no, that's just a random mono.
Zora Madros went straight through. We didn't
So
even
yeah, Fatal Bullet, is that like actually good? Because I am one of the many people who does not have a high opinion on Sword Art Online just in general.
In all honesty, I'm a huge fan of the game universe of Sword Art Online. Because
look at this
it
massive
feels less like a really rushed anime and more like it's just a bunch... I'm on the lowest settings possible. Shut up, handler. I'm on the lowest settings possible, and this still looks kind of beautiful.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I knew this was going to be to lag. So at certain points, you may cut out for me.
Okay, what the fuck? I'm getting a call. Hold on.
Oh,
So, how are you guys doing? How's it hanging in the world of your whatever I said? You know what I mean.
race you down there.
Okay, luckily I left to I left in
This is
the middle of
probably
a
be
cutscene,
behind
but,
for me
I have
right
to go
now,
let my
so-
dog out. I will be back.
And he said it was beautiful. He's probably talking about the Coral Highlands, which I'm just seeing now, and they really are beautiful.
Come on.
It's one of my more favorite Monster Hunter locations. Sort of like the monsters you can fight here too. Except for the bat thing, whatever it's called. I heard people call it the floof bat, and I have no idea why. It's the Lagiana. For me, at least, you guys have probably already seen it.
Okay, I'm back.
Definitely past the cutscene I'm seeing. I know that much.
Cutscene still going? Oh, just got to the research base. Oh wow, that was really convenient.
You awake? I don't know where we are.
I do, handler, so shut up. Oh, hello. You're awake. Do you remember your fall? A friend of ours found you napping in the Vale and carried you here. But more to the point. Congratulations. You've found the Third Fleet. I'm their leader. To the extent that still means something. And this is our research base.
But what can you do?
Our fleet consists entirely of scholars. Which fleet are you with?
Is everything actually working, or have I been lagging this entire time?
I think everything's
At least
working
on my
pretty
end.
well. I think everything's working well on your end. And how did you get here? What happened in the Great Ravine? Zora Magdaros! I see. So this Zora Magdaros was the latest Elder Dragon to make the crossing, and it breached the Great Ravine when you tried to... capture it? You know that's stupid, right? You can't capture an Elder Dragon. This has been a constant among every Monster Hunter game that's had Elder Dragons, as far as I know. Well, I suppose after all this time, we may get to finally do what we came here for. And I must say that I'm... stimulated. Well then, let's not waste any time. We need to pick up Zora Magdaros' trail. An expedition into the Coral Highlands might be fruitful, wouldn't you agree? For obvious reasons, that is what we call the surrounding area. A nice, thorough expedition should reveal the Highlands' secrets. It's a good idea, is it not? I know it's a good idea.
Whoa, computer,
I came up with
down,
it.
Jeez.
Now go. Quickly. Are you okay,
Doing a
Hyro?
careful expedition into the
Causing
Coral
everything
Highlands
to
sounds like a
lag.
good idea to me.
Melder! That's a dog. Is that a dog? That sounds like a dog. I'm gonna quickly check. Okay, it seems pretty good outside, and like nothing's like there's no fan or anything on, so it should be good. Anyway, yes, Elder Motor. Hey there, Sonny. Hey there, Granny. Would you mind taking this? It's a charm. It's the subject of all my research. I believe it may improve one of your equipment skills, or even give you a new one. Go ahead and give it a try.
He's been really quiet. I really hope he didn't come back, and I just can't hear him right now because my computer is being a butt.
I'm here.
But maybe not. I hope not.
I'm here. You can't hear me. Since being stranded in the Coral Highlands, I've been studying the first Wyvernians' melding techniques. It's been a long, arduous process, but at long last I've managed to produce this one charm.
Okay, he says he's here.
I've been waiting for ages for a hunter to come along and try out in the field. Give it lots of love for me, okay? Ah. This is fun. Anyway, I'm just gonna restock on shit. And, just look over here. These? Snowmen. Sadiana Fest. On the bright side, if we ever go on another capture mission, we'll be set. Demon powder when I'm all by myself. Oh, sounds like the dog came in. Hold up. I'm back. I wonder, can I craft anything? Yes. Okay, let's see here. What do you do? Have you met the Legiana yet? Our airship's journey across the Great Ravine ended when we crashed into that monster. Down we went. Neat.
By the way,
If it's just between you and me, and this is just between you and me, but I find the Third Fleet Master's jokes a little funny. And not in a ha-ha way. What? Don't you dare tell her I said that. See, the Third Fleet Master isn't exactly the most beloved. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, let's see. What's your equipment again? Your flashlight cage and vigor wasp strike. Of course, stick with flashlight cage. Oh yes, for context of those at home, Hyro is just switching stuff around. He will be back at some point, hopefully. Gonna bring some more antidotes. And I think we're good. Am I forgetting anything? Charm. I has charm. I swear we got a different charm from something. You have a thing to talk about. Huh. We can ride Jagras in the battle. I think I'm in love. Oh yes, we could go to the Ancient Four. Yes. I think I can guess what's here, but... What's here? if this ends up screwing me... then I'm a cat now. Meow. Hello. Oh, the endemic life researcher. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, you know what? Let's just go. Fucking. I can call. Let's go find out that mysterious monster is. I want to go along here on the off chance there's a Toby Kodachi. I swear, if it's just the fucking Toby Kodachi. Oh, goody. You've already made up your mind to help me. I knew I'd tap the right hunter for the job. To start things off, could you take Could you take a look around here and capture me a woodland pteryx? They sort of look like prehistoric birds. Watching them glide effortlessly from tree to tree is just... ah! The darlings are little bundles of joy. And I've just got to have one of my own. To observe, please, and thanks, assistant. Oh. That's, That's a Raytheon. It took a shit on the floor. Where are you going to take me? Oh. Oh my gosh, seriously? That's... I kinda love that. I didn't know about that. That's... Holy shit. This would have made my Rathalos onto my other profile so much easier. Oh, Arrow has restored the call. Hello?
Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened, but I'm back.
Ah, welcome back.
I hate everything right now.
It's fine. I didn't really do anything special while you were gone, don't worry. I just went to the ancient forest. Apparently Raytheon can spawn here.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I didn't get that in my other profile. Also, I can ride Jagras now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's kind of useless. It was just alternating between two spots until I interacted with one of them. But yeah, nothing like a good old Sun Raytheon.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going hunting for tiny critters. Why does it keep giving me these tutorials? Gotcha, bitch!
Thanks.
You captured a woodland Pteryx for me? Thanks, I'll be sure to study it extra carefully. Just watch your head if you decide to let it fly around your room. Our insurance won't cover any mid-air collisions. Oh, and don't forget to report the resource center when you return to Astera. Alright, it's bird researching time. Yeah, I'm actually trying to make a habit out of doing the subquests. This time. So. What's up here? Oh. Sure, let's see what you have to say. Neat. Bye, handler. What is Raytheon doing? Anyway, yeah, I just saw there was a monster here that I hadn't seen, and, I'm glad I did that. I'm gonna go now. Probably gonna... I mean, Coral Highlands? Shall we go to the Coral Highlands?
Yes. I actually vote for that because I agree with you. It's a beautiful area.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Shut up, Handler.
I don't know how much I can say regarding the actual game because everything is behind for me on the stream.
How behind?
I don't know. Like, there was, when you were pointing out how beautiful the Coral Highlands was, that was way behind. That didn't come up for me until later.
I mean, I was talking about the canyon, but, ew. Might be a bit better because you're on your proper computer now.
Yeah, but I'm also watching on my phone right now, so the audio from the stream doesn't pick up on my end, because that's gonna be weird.
Okay. I mean, you could just play it on either and just have the sounds muted, because...
Yeah, that's true.
I guess you won't be able to hear the glorious Monster Hunter World stuff if you do.
No.
So actually, yeah, maybe keep doing what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yes, Zitsi Yaku.
Nothing can stop us.
Are we ready to meet the glorious Zitsi Yaku? Hello, Kelby. How's it going? Goodbye. Hey, Hyro, left or right?
Right.
Ooh, footprints?
Ooh.
Footprints. Damn it, I missed footprints! 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 I think we're going in the right direction.
Yep.
Hyro, left,
Yeah.
up, or right?
Up.
Oh, I know where we're going. Hey, Harrow, left, right, or Legiana?
Right.
But Legiana.
I mean, if you, like, it's a, depending on, like, how far you are in the game right now, it can be a tough monster.
You say that, but there's like 3 monsters between now and fighting the Legiana. It's not that difficult. It's definitely fun, though.
It was when I did it.
Yeah, I had a pretty easy time with it. But then again, we do have different play styles.
There's also a chance I could have been weak to ice without realizing it. Remember, it's been ages since I played.
What armor did you have?
I again, I don't remember. It's been ages since I played.
You coulda. So it was worth a shot asking. Ah, yes, this brush. I'm a huge fan of this brush.
I remember I had the Radabon armor at one point, but that wasn't until later.
Yeah, you can't get Radabon armor until after Legiana.
Yeah.
Radabon's actually the first monster you can fight after killing Legiana.
No. I don't remember, like, what I had before that.
It's actually funny, on my main profile, I haven't been doing as much on it.
Hey, partner.
So, this has actually been catching up pretty quickly. And, I'm actually grinding for Legiana armor on the other profile.
Oh.
Yeah. More footprints! Ooh, but these are different footprints. But if it's not Tsitsuyaku, and it's definitely too big to be a Legiana, what could it be? Actually, wait, no, never mind, that is a Legiana footprint.
I think we could build the camp here.
I thought it was
Let's ask the head honcho.
I thought it was the best, the arguably best monster in the Coral Highlands. Legiana might be cool, and Tsitsuyaku might have an actually interesting blind gimmick. But I don't think either of them can beat the Paolumu.
I found the Paolumu annoying.
It's adorable, though! Have you seen it?
Yes.
It's a cotton ball! By the way, this map is the best for mining. Fight me. Oh hey, there appears to be a monster ahead. On top of us. Not directly, just somewhere on top of us. I wonder who it is.
Paolumu, I'm guessing.
How behind is the stream? Oh, actually, wait, no. It's been a while since you played it.
I don't even know anymore.
Okay. I just took out my weapon. Let me know when that happens.
Okay. Now, it just happened.
Okay, so it's not that bad.
That's the monster we ran into earlier. Must be the big boss around these parts.
Oh, now I see it. Yeah, gee, I wonder what that is.
Yeah. I think it sees me. I don't think it cares. I want to go bap it in the head.
Or maybe it's just looking around.
Hi, Legiana! How's it going?
No, you've been hit with ice blight.
that is a third of my health. Goodbye. Bye, Legiana. Bye! Where's that Spore Puff? No, seriously, where is that? Just in case. Legiana is a chaser.
Yes.
It's quite commendable, really. Anyway, let's go left. We've already been to right, and we exited through Legiana, so... Ah!
Like this? Has anyone?
It's Palumu! Isn't he adorable? He's like a bat.
I suppose, but he's not fun to fight for me. I would maybe find him more and more adorable if he wasn't annoying to fight.
I think he's friendly.
The thing he does when you're in the little like cave area and he pretends to run away from you, but then he comes in one of the openings and tries to drop down on you.
Hmm.
He trolls you.
I mean, Diablos does the same thing. Except it's even scarier at that point because it's the Diablos. What, are you honestly going to try telling me that a Palumu is going to be scarier than Diablos?
No.
Exactly.
I mean, this is coming from a guy who thought that the Malfestio in Generations was sort of cute, mainly because it was an owl, and I just like owls.
Hmm.
I mean, Neo agreed with me. He likes owls too.
They're kind of creepy to me, not gonna lie.
They can turn their head all the way around, and they spit up bones, so I don't blame you.
Give me eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like they're staring into my soul. Whoa.
I mean, I don't know. I like animals in general, so.
You know, on one end, I want to call this beautiful. On the other end, I know what that white stuff coming out of that geyser is.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, a bit split.
And the entire area way down there is also a skeleton of the largest monster in Monster Hunter, or at least one of them.
Yes, an adult Dalamadur.
Mm-hmm.
Also, not one of them is. Guys, we've beaten gravity! We did it! We did it! Okay, there we go. Back to normal.
Okay, wow, I'm just seeing that.
Gran is the king! Gran has beaten the forces of nature!
Seaman broke it, guys.
Just call me Mini Proton John. Oh yeah, so I guess to get back onto something we were talking about earlier, I was thinking of streaming some other games, because I do have other games.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, that'd be cool to see.
yesterday I got that, sort of online Fatal Bullet game I mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
And one that I didn't mention, which I'm disappointed in saying I haven't played this game before, because honestly, I'm not a fan of the system it originally came out for.
Okay.
But I recently got the Steam version of the Digimon Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition.
Okay.
So it's Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Saga and Digimon Story Hacker's Memory.
Hmm.
So Digimon! Digital monsters!
Honestly, the only reason I know like enough about Digimon as I need to, and really all I know about is the original series. But the reason why I know as much as I do is there was a book I remember having as a very little kid that had like bios for all of the Digimon from the first series.
Mm.
And it gave me like info on all of them. I never really saw. I didn't see the original show. I saw one show, but I didn't see the original one.
I can understand that. So I guess that'd be interesting to give you more of an experience with Digimon. You can see some Digimon. Don't you want to see some Digimans? Fucking, I'll even let you pick my starter, because
Whoa.
in all honesty, there's one that I'd have bias towards, but yeah.
Sounds like the
Anyway,
research
I'm
base
just
has
gonna-
a new
I
galaxy.
mean, the only one I know.
And maybe grab something to eat?
Carry on.
And yeah, that's really all I can remember. Know what the ones look like, but I don't know what they're called.
I mean, there's two Season 1 Digimon in the starters for the, Cyber Sleuth Saga.
Yeah, the other most popular one is that little thing with that little white thing with the stripes and the blue claws, whatever it's called.
Gabumon.
Okay.
I swear, if the Legiana is coming down to where we are now... It is gradually descending. It has stopped. Good. I'm just going to do some buffs.
Yeah, I remember liking Digimon a little as a kid, but really how I got all my knowledge was from that book, because it essentially tells you the story and gives you all the bios for each of them.
Ah, fun. Get back here, Sonny! Gran wants to have a word with ya.
So that's how I know, that's the only reason I know about, like, the Black Gears and Devimon.
Yeah, you know about the Season 1 stuff.
And that's about it. And then I remember seeing this one other show when it aired it on TV. I don't remember what it's called anymore, but I watched it once or twice.
Are there any key features you can think of?
I wish I could just
Humans
remember
becoming
the name of the
Digimon,
show.
humans punching Digimon, humans using cards, humans having, like, eggs, I want to say Digimon fusing, but that's not really a unique thing.
There's a scene where the main bad guy of the show turns into the big monster thing close to the end, and the main human character, like, punches him really hard to beat him, but that's all I can remember.
That sounds like Davis, so Davis Squad.
Yes.
He punched the Digimon, it's Davis. Or, Davis? No, Davis might be the main character of Season 2. I fucking don't remember now. Marcus! I was thinking Marcus!
And I was looking into something. Apparently, people think that's the worst one. So I was going, oh yay! My introduction to the Digimon show was the worst one.
I mean, Fusion was pretty bad. There's one season, like, the fan base straight up refuses to talk about.
There always is.
Yeah, it's like, it's not that it's a bad series, it's just that, like, there's a lot of people that didn't like the gimmick, which was humans becoming Digimon. Which
that doesn't sound so bad to me. I mean, like, I like the
really
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games and concept.
Like, it really wasn't bad. It was well performed.
It doesn't sound that bad to me. Like I was saying, I like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and that has the same concept.
Yeah, it's just a lot of people didn't like it. Which was even more weird because I'm pretty sure the main reason they did that concept was because of how popular it was in the previous series. When humans fused with Digimon to become Digimon. And in this one, they did something kind of similar where they fused with the essence of certain Digimon to become those Digimon. Which, yes, allowed them to become different Digimon. Although they were really only limited to, like, two Digimon each. Because each of the Digidestined in that series were stuck to a certain element. Cat, why were you licking my toe?
But yeah, it's just, I don't know that much about Digimon. I know enough, but I don't know that.
The main problem with Digimon is that it's very... It has a lot of universes.
Yeah. Kind of like how I say I knew about like the other shows that were similar that were around during that time. Like you had Bakugan, you had Beyblade. I clearly know nothing about Bakugan, like at all. I mean, I never really watched it much, nor did I collect all the toys. I remember when it was around, I never really cared for it. And then there was Beyblade, which I remember seeing a little bit of. And then I saw a decent amount of Metal Fusion. It was kind of crap, in my opinion.
Yeah. A lot of people who are fans usually say that Metal Masters was the best season.
Like, the only show that was around that time similar that I can say I know, like, a lot about is, like, the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, like Yugi, Joey, Tristan, and all those guys. because I remember watching a lot of that. But other than that, you know, I realized there was a lot of shows missed out. I actually did not, like, watch a ton of television as a kid. I was too busy doing other things.
That's fine.
I found out about a lot of shows from, like, books I got. Like, that was also how I found out about, like, Duel Masters, even though that show sucks. I found out about a lot of the cards from the book I had, and I think the cards are kind of interesting. The show is crap, though.
Oh. Wait, you said you know a lot of off-brand games, right? Recently, I got a gonna be honest here, got a ROM of a certain game called Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters Coliseum.
Oh, I've actually heard of that one.
You are one of the few. 'Cause, seriously, it's a good game. No one talks about it.
Well, it was very, very different.
Yeah, but I enjoyed that it was different.
Yeah. At least it was a better game than like Chef of Destruction, which had like the worst mechanic in any Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, why? Why in your right mind would you put Pokemon mechanics in a Yu-Gi-Oh game? Because that's essentially what it was.
What?
They put type weakness in a Yu-Gi-Oh game. Like for example,
Okay.
the thing was like, for example, you have dark beats light. So say for example, you have a Blue Eyes White Dragon, incredibly powerful card. You summon it. If there's another monster that your opponent throws out, that is a dark type. Even if it's weaker, Blue Eyes White Dragon goes bye bye.
Okay, that's... No. Like, they do
Yes,
something similar to that in the Capsule Monsters game. And it is pretty much a case of, don't put a weak monster against one that... Don't put a monster against one that beats it in the type, but no. They should not just auto-win.
They also, occasionally in that game, gave the AI incredibly powered decks. Heck, some of them had Egyptian god cards in there.
Huh. That's... Ew.
Yeah.
By the way, I like how I just killed the Yaku, like, just casually in the background as we were talking. Shows how much that monster matters.
But yeah, I watched, like, I've never played Chef of Destruction. I've actually never played a Yu-Gi-Oh game. I've only watched people play them. But I watched someone play Chef of Destruction, and it was really hilarious, the playthrough. But it was like, most of the time the guy knew how to play the game, so he did really well. But from what I was watching, a lot of your duels are almost luck based because of that type feature.
I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Always had a luck-based element to it because card game, but that's...
Not to mention, you start with probably the crappiest, like, starter deck in any of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Games I think I have ever seen.
That is the controller falling. Whoops. I won't be able to hear you for a bit, Hyro. Let me just fix that. Okay, there we go.
Okay, I was saying that that game also has one of the worst starter decks in any of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. Get this, your strongest card that you have when you start the game is Beast of Talwar.
The level 6 ritual monster with 1,950 attack points.
No, it's not a ritual monster, it's actually a normal. I believe it has 2,550 attack or something like that.
Okay. But what am I thinking?
Actually,
I'm thinking of dances. I'm thinking of, like, performance of sword. Oops.
Yeah. I can actually look at it right now because I actually own that. I know it's a normal type.
I see that you've returned empty-handed. A shame. Expected, but, you know. You just went to
here he
kill a
is.
Titiaku. Anyway,
Uh,
you have a visitor.
Yo.
Well, look who it is, my two favorite hard... You know, I'm not gonna do the voices, you can continue on with your thing.
yeah, here he is. I was very wrong. He is a level 6. He is a normal, but he has 2,400 attack and 2,150 defense.
Okay, for like, first generation, you know, that's okay.
Yeah. I'm just saying that you had, like, way better decks to start off in the other game.
Especially for level 6 standards, 2,400 attack points was level 7 stats at that point.
Yeah.
Wanna get going?
Balloons, the sky, all of this is amazing.
Well, I guess it's time to kill my favorite monster. He's not my favorite monster.
What are you?
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh yeah, I actually didn't bring it up before. I told Neo about this, but over Christmas, I opened some Yu-Gi-Oh packs. Boy, did I ever get lucky with a card I pulled. I managed to get an Ocean Dragon Lord Neo Daedalus, which is an extremely rare card. Which I got, like, real excited about, because I had been wanting that card since I was a kid, and I could never get it, and then I get it years later.
Nice.
Got a mystical beast of Circuit, too.
I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna be honest, just from hearing Mystical Beast, I'm kinda...
It's Odeon's top card, I believe, in the show. You can get it out if you have Temple of Kings.
Oh. Oh yeah, by the way, little note for those of you who haven't played World. You see this guy? You see this smithy vendor that's here at the research base? That wasn't here before. If you wanted to go to the smithy, you had to go back to Astera. Pendants. Pendants? The fuck is a pendant? In hindsight, I probably should have read the tutorial, but... What? Anyway, let's look at the CTX here. Blindsider, Constitution, Stun Resistance, Wide Range, Sleep Resistance. Oh yeah, and then we can make the high metal armor now. Neat. Also, I think, because we have Dragonite, we can upgrade some stuff. No. No, I'm fucking wrong on that. Oh, we can work towards some rank 2 stuff, though. Ooh. And yep, look at that. Kuliaku leads to Raytheon stuff. If I wanted to, I could actually grind for that now that I think about it. We are at the stage where we can kill Raytheons. What's the song on this thing? Okay. Self-improvement, stamina use reduced, defense up, ice resist boost, sonic wave, max stamina up, elemental effectiveness up. So this thing kills it. So this thing is just meant to be used against ice-based monsters that are weak to fire. Got it. Neat. Oh yeah, what do I need for this? Jortodo spins. So, I know we just had, like, a great time in the Coral Highlands, but I think we're going to be going to other stuff to grind for some items.
Okay.
Also, yeah, I'm definitely going to be upgrading this to that hard-bone horn one. Won't be doing that, though. Yeah. And I'm really considering making a cutting weapon so that I'll be able to actually cut off these tails. Should I open a second pole that has nothing but the bladed weapons and see what people pick?
Go ahead.
I'll send you a link to the poll too, so you'll be able to vote. Drawpoll.com. Okay, so great sword, long sword, sword and shield. Not putting dual blades on here because specialty. Switch axe, charge blade. Insect.
So wait, are you doing like these are you listing these weapons specifically, or are you listing like each for that type? Like, as in like the monster weapon of that type.
No, I'm going. No. I'm doing that I'm doing that to get a bladed weapon, so I'll be able to cut off the tails.
Okay.
So I'm hoping people are going to vote for, like, the Great Sword, the Switch Axe, or the Insect Glaive. Because those all have cutting capabilities. Or maybe the Long Sword. And I hope Sword and Shield and Charge Blade don't get picked. Sword and Shield because... well... you know.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too good for something like that.
Tiny sword, large tails, and then Charge Blade because I don't want to be cheap. I say with Great Sword being on the option and being the more ridiculous weapon in world. Yeah, I'm gonna post a straw poll.
I mean, like right off since I'm here, I'd vote Great Sword.
Why you do this, Ira? Let me go get the,
Hey, it's not the Charge Blade. At least.
Okay, so there's the link to the straw poll in the stream. So you'll be able to do that. Does anyone, like, Hyro, you're still on Hyro Council, right?
Yeah.
Do you know why Drago changes his picture like every hour? I know that's a
No.
huge... okay. Fun.
I may be on there, but I don't go on there very much anymore. I mean, I noticed that he changed picture, but I never really questioned it.
That's for a vote
I
for
don't know.
me.
I don't really care, honestly.
Eh. I don't really care either. It's just I keep noticing that. Now he's fucking Torben from the Duel Academy game. He was Girag from fucking... He was Girag from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal for a while. Keep switching between normal and Baryon form. And then he's also that one character that he keeps using. The one that he's using in that shitty Return to Form Naruto game. I guess as a vote from me, I'm probably gonna do Switch Axe, because that was the weapon I was using before everybody did their things. Hyro, if you could you go into the straw poll and, just vote for the great sword?
Actually, you know what? Give me a sec. I'm gonna not do this on my phone. I'm going to do this on here. You know what? Real quick, I'm just gonna do this.
I'll keep the straw poll there. Like, we won't really need it for a while. Since I don't have to grind for tails, but might as well just put this here for when. Okay, so let me just click off there. And in who knows, I'll check the votes by the end of the stream. I voted for the same server that gave me... I put the poll on the same server that gave me Hunting Horn in the first place. So this can only go well, you know? Also, we have the glider mantle now. I'm gonna bring it. Because why not? I've never actually tried. Sup, player? Sup, player? I'm the Meta Fairy! Okay. So, what do we actually need for the weapons? For the Valkyrie... For the Valkyrie Cord Maker, we're going to need a bunch of Raytheon stuff, but it's fine because it's actually the pretty common Raytheon stuff. Raytheon. Raytheon spikes are... Actually, no, Raytheon spikes aren't gonna be that hard. That's for... Raytheon spike is for breaking the head, right? Jortodos fins...
Alright, I'm back. My vote has been placed.
Okay. Going to need the Puke tail, so that's going to be a no. And then we're going to need, I assume, paralysis sacks. But I can't actually think of something that drops paralysis sacks right now, so let's not. Cat, am I getting off the computer? Because that you're really heating it up. Like, it's fine you want to be comfy, but no, please. No, please. Oh yeah, and then I can also make the defender stuff. So lazy. Seriously. Like, please tell me I'm not the only person that doesn't like the idea of, huh, we want players to get to the new stuff. Let's give them blast weapons that deal more damage than anything else. Anyway. So yeah. What should we fight first? Should we go fight Rathian first? Gyarados? Those are pretty much our only choices.
Gyarados.
Okay. What do I think about it? What's Rathian weakest to again?
Crap. It's been a while since I fought one. Considering I fought one numerous times in the game, you think I remember that, but I don't.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it has the same weaknesses it does in other games, but yeah. I don't think that really helps. I remember its main weakness is Dragon. And maybe its secondary is Lightning? Oh yeah, I should probably accept a quest, shouldn't I? Where's the board? There you are, Handler.
That's awesome.
No, wait, no, I did the wrong button! There we go. Optional. I believe Gyarados is 2-star. And I'm wrong. Actually, let me check the hunter's notes. Which Gyarados weak to again? Thunder. Fun. It's time to begin the grinding. I just realized something. I mentioned playing... I mentioned considering playing the Digimon story games on stream. So what I just said is that I go from a grinding hell game to another grinding hell game.
Oh.
Hindsight. Thy name is Seaman. Anyway, Jurotodos, the good old Jurotodo, shares its AI pattern with one monster in the entire game. Actually, no, I think a new one got released in Iceborne, and, like, that's about it. Come on. Come on, Jurotodos! Oh. I misunderstood what type of mud this was! I thought it was the type I could stand on! Ow. Oh yeah, I heard something recently from Sigma I thought you'd be interested in.
Oh, what's that?
He's thinking of doing his Ruby game again, but instead of doing the, complicated system he was doing before, he was thinking of just doing, D&D 5e. Which would probably still be something for you because you're kinda new to it,
Yeah.
but it...
I don't play D&D at all, so...
Yeah, but you could at least get help from me and Neo in that regard. So that's why I decided to bring it up.
Maybe. I'll think about it.
Yeah. Because you mentioned, I believe it was 2 sessions ago, that, one of the main reasons you didn't want to be in the Ruby game was because the system was extremely complicated? Or am I misremembering that?
That was one of the reasons. The other one was, well, it's more like, it wasn't at the time, but it's kind of more now, that I guess was just when actually, I might like this one more. I remember I didn't really enjoy the Pokemon one all that much after a while, but I might enjoy this one. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to run away for a second. I am getting a call. As you can likely hear it in the background. So I'm just gonna run away. Okay, there we go. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
This is not my most professional. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me, Hyber? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Okay. The mic was messing up. Okay, yeah. So, I'm back. Oh wow, Jojo just went all that way. Did he hit me while he passed me?
Yes, I was going to point out is are you aware that it's hitting you? I was waiting for him. It dropped your health really low. I was waiting for him to faint to faint you so I could just laugh.
That would have been something.
That would have.
Sup, bitch? Listen to my notes. I love that my cat is utilizing shock traps now. I'm in love with the shock traps. Sup, bitch? Damn it, missed. Get back here. Oh, that's no.
This really just kind of reminds me of the Plesioth, and I remember hating that thing.
Oh, please. This guy's a lot easier than Plesioth.
Yeah.
Ow. Like, seriously, if this was Plesioth, he'd be doing a lot more hip checks. And he'd be underwater.
Yeah.
Man, I remember the first time I ever fought a Plesioth. Or, like, the first time I fought a Plesioth in the demo. I had decided to use one of the bow guns. I believe the one I specifically used was the light bow gun. And,
Okay.
So, Plesioth had jumped into the water. And, I was like a lot of people and not really a fan of the swimming controls. But I stoutly refused to go in the water. So what ended up happening is that I tried pot-shotting him, from the surface. Which if you ever tried that, you know that doesn't work.
I haven't, but I imagine it doesn't.
Give me my overhead. Stop doing this, please! Haha!
Just shaking
Maximum
around.
doots!
All the shaking around. How do you think I feel when I play Shadow of the Colossus when like most of the bosses in that game do that constantly?
This is why I don't play Shadow of the Colossus.
It's still my favorite my favorite game, but
Fucking A. Fuck you, game.
I actually have a poster for that game up on my wall.
Oh, nice.
It's actually it was actually I actually bought it at a con. It was it's signed by the guy who made it, and he had like a booth there where he was selling all kinds of. He had pictures for each of the battles in the game that he made himself, and the
Ooh.
one I bought from him was the one for like the Avion battle, who's the huge bird.
Oh, yeah, I know about that one. Then again, I know about a good number of the fights in Shadow of the Colossus. aka the ones that people actually bother to talk about. Oh! Hi, Baroth!
Yeah, Avion was my favorite. Is my favorite fight in that game, so that's why I just decided to get that one over the other ones.
Neat.
That's actually my favorite song in any game. Is during that fight, the Sparefield Farewell.
God, that sounds like something from Danganronpa.
Trust me, I could go on and on about Shadow of the Colossus. I know all the songs in the game. I know all their names for all the Colossi. I love it.
How dare you destroy the immediate era? That's property damage! That's the good guy's job!
And I'm probably going to be doing a playthrough on the remaster for PS4 at some point.
Hey, I mean, if you ever need a COCOM.
Yeah, I'm still wondering how I do that, though, because the way I record my videos is very different than how I am when I'm PC. In some ways, I use a different setup.
Ah.
So, I just don't know how I do it.
Listen to my song, my great song, impact echo wave, impact echo wave. I love Tobuscus, even though I really watch him.
I
Fucking
hardly know who that is.
You might recognize him as that one guy that was in the Annoying Orange TV show.
Oh wait, that was him?
Yes!
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, from what I know, that was a bit of a drop in, fans' opinions.
Yeah. Remember when we were kids? Well, at least me, or at least I don't think I was a kid, but I was significantly younger when we thought that like Annoying Orange was actually entertaining, and then you look at it years later and it's just cringy.
Oh, I always found him. I always just never was interested in it.
I remember watching a little bit of it when I was a lot younger, but I don't remember if I liked it or not. I probably didn't.
I remember liking Fred, though.
Oh yeah, Fred. I mean, who doesn't like know about Fred? He was like the guy on YouTube who was the most subscribed when it first started, to my knowledge.
And now PewDiePie. Actually, no. Most subscribed is a T-Series, right? After that war happened. Bye, Gerotodos!
I thought it was PewDiePie.
It's like, no. There was like this huge thing about it. Because, T-Series was suspected of, using bots. So, like, a bunch of people were like, fuck T-Series! Hey, Gerotodos, come over here! Bitch.
Gonna gonna be honest with you. I miss the days when, like, you know, YouTube like wasn't all about money, even on the creator's part. I miss the days when it was nothing but a video sharing site. It was just meant to be fun. Because ever since that started, all it's done is cause problems in my eyes.
You aren't exactly wrong.
I still like making videos and I still like watching stuff, but in all honesty, can I say I have the same opinion on YouTube I used to? No, not exactly.
Wait, what, the Baroth gun? The Baroth gun to the shock trap to get replaced! Man, that must be a rough day. Just going back to your house, just going back to your home, go take a little nap, all of a sudden you get tased. It's like, there's no one around you, it's just you got tased.
But yeah, it's just I've had so many days where I, like, see what's being posted, what YouTube is like, all the stuff that's coming up, and I kind of go, I miss how this used to be.
I mean, yeah, but there are a lot of people that go on YouTube and, like, don't plan on making money from it. An example I imagine you'd be familiar with is, the Summoners Network, which was the Discord server that introduced all of us Higher Council guys to each other.
Well, yeah, I've heard about it. I don't really know who they are, but
Yeah. They're not non-profit, I won't say that. It's just, Summoner Blue, the main guy of the group, most of his income is just from donations. And
yeah, that's how it usually works. There's a lot of YouTubers out there who use Patreon to get all their money because they get it from, like, donations and stuff. I mean, I upload all the time, but it's not like I'm trying to get money. I just do it as a thing I enjoy because it's fun.
That's why I don't set up a donation link. If people want to support Streamlabs, on the other hand.
Yeah, like, I just want to get an actual job. I'll be honest with you, and honestly, that would pay better than YouTube anyway.
I've seen some comparisons, and it depends on the job you plan on getting.
Well, true, but I just don't want to get a YouTube job. Not in a million years.
Hello.
Like, streamer would be fine, but YouTube specifically is when the problems arise. Unless...
streaming would be debatable for me. I mean, even if I found streaming, I don't know that I'd want to do it as a job because
Okay,
I will
hold
not.
on.
I will
I'm gonna
not
stop you for a
leave.
second. Dog wants to go out.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Continue, please.
Yeah, it would, even if I enjoyed streaming, I don't think I'd, like, want to do it for a job, because I have a funny feeling if I did that, it would just get to the point where it'd be less fun, and when it just gets stressful, because I'd have to do it, like, consistently, and I'd have to constantly change things up and all this stuff, so I think it would just get to me, and I already had, like, enough like, mental health problems I was dealing with last year. If I were to get a job doing that, I think it would get worse. So,
I mean, I can't fully say much because, well, once a week. once a week,
Well,
maybe
it's
more,
just
but yeah.
yeah, it's like I upload a lot. Like it's almost gotten to the point where it's almost every day. But it's like a lot of that stuff that I upload is stuff that I've had backlogged for like quite a while. I don't just upload it immediately after I've had it for like it's from like a week or 2 weeks, and then I just put it up later.
Hmm.
When it gets to the point where I need to put that video up, because my actual recording schedule for making those videos is pretty far in between compared to when I actually upload stuff.
Yeah, I assume it's like what you were doing with Neo. Uh, where it was you have one day you record and then you just binge record, and then you just post them as the week goes on.
Yeah, we record whenever we're able to like get together and record, and then we just record a bunch until we get tired of it, and then I have a whole bunch of stuff to put up for a little while.
Yeah,
when
I
we do
believe
that.
your recording date usually ended up being Wednesday or Friday.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, even when it's just me doing it, I still record in batches, because, you know, I have those days where, like, you know, I really want to record, really feeling it, and I take advantage of that. I just go and go and go until I can't anymore, and then I'm like, okay, so I'll have stuff for later. That's good.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that's, like, one thing. That's, like, when Chugga made that video about, it was really long, but he made that video. One thing he brought up was he gave tips on becoming a Let's Player and commentator and all this stuff, and is, like, he mentioned
Oh,
only
the
do it.
anniversary video.
Yeah, he mentioned only do it if when you really want to. Don't force yourself to do it, because if you do that, it won't turn out well, even if you think it will.
Hmm.
I mean, like it might, but if you want to do your best work, do it when you really want to.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, I've had sessions that turned out really well when I did it, when I was really feeling it.
Yeah.
And if you were to, like, ask me from my experience, hardest part of doing a Let's Play, depending on the game you're playing, is sticking with it the entire time. That is one of the hardest parts. It depends on what you're playing.
Yeah.
Like, Paper Mario Color Splash. I enjoyed that series, but I did get to a point where it ran long enough to kind of go, I don't want to commentate this anymore.
Ugh.
Because, like, it ended up turning out pretty good all the way through, and people liked it surprisingly, but it was, like, it did get to the point where I was kind of like, yeah, I'm kind of starting to lose interest in this. I still finished the game, but
Yeah. Hello, Gerotodos. Hi. How's it going? Why are you down the knuckles now? You spit at me. You spit at me. I smash you.
because yeah, it's like if anyone else on the higher council were like to look at my channel and see how they might think to themselves, man, Hyro has no life if he's able to upload that often. And the truth is, yeah, it's like I told you. The time I record those videos is very far in between to when they actually go up.
Yeah.
I do have a life, actually way more of a life than I seem to have for my YouTube channel. I remember there was one time when Neo told me about that you were you were kind of surprised when you found out that I was a daily uploader back when I was doing the Paper Mario stuff.
Mm. Remember, at that point, I was someone that did 3 videos a week.
Mm-hmm. Didn't always used to be like that though. I made videos in the past, and when I did them back when I made my stuff that wasn't as good, they were pretty spread out. Like it was like occasionally they were like 2 or 3 weeks before a new video would go up. But that was because during the time I made those, I was still in high school, so I didn't have a whole lot of time.
I mean, I can kind of see that, but on the other end, you're also talking to someone that is currently in high school, and was definitely able to deal with that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like from my perspective, it doesn't happen for everyone.
Yeah. Everyone has different brain capacities and all that.
Mm-hmm. I'm just glad I can put my old stuff in the past now, because, ugh, my old stuff.
Not gonna lie, there's part of me that's been thinking of doing that myself, but when I privated all the videos, Neo asked what was up, so I was like, yeah, I'll keep them up.
Yeah, I had a point where I made videos I did Let's Plays with a camera, because that was all I had at the time.
It kind of sounded like sugar there for a second.
I mean, I don't think anyone would blame me, because, you know, I was still in high school at the time, and not everybody has the money to afford that stuff. Like, it depends on how you record, but if you're using what I'm using, like capture card and all that, not everybody has the money to get all that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, thankfully the one I got was really cheap, and it actually does its job very well for how cheap it was. Like a lot of people use.
The reason I'm able to do what I can do is because Streamlabs is free.
Mm-hmm. I hear that, like, everybody, all these big, like, YouTubers that do, like, the capture cards and stuff, like, the Runaway guys or all of their associates, like, they use, like, big, like, crazy stuff like the Elgato stuff, and that's not what I use. I use an HD video capture is what it's called, and it's a very little thing, but it does its job very, very well.
Cactuar? Fuck, it ran away. Oh shit.
Yeah, I'd say I'm compared to what I used to make, I'm much happier with the stuff I'm making now, and I actually have more fun with it too. Because I remember, like, I don't know, part of me was thinking back to when I had my old YouTube account as a teenager, and I'm kind of thinking back to why did I ever make one? Because when I actually got around to doing it, because I wanted to make videos, but I think back to it, I was really lazy about it. Because it was just like, oh, I'll make it. That wasn't always the case, but I'd have some of those days.
Hey, I mean, it could have been worse. You could have made a singular video and then disappeared off the face of the earth for years.
Because sometimes I would say things. I was looking back at a few of my really old stuff because I still actually have some of the stuff I made, and I was looking back on it, and I would say like I would get into like an apology in some of the videos why I hadn't uploaded it in a while. Sometimes I'd say it was school, sometimes I'd say it was other things, and I'd look at myself there and just say to myself, no, you didn't, dude. You were just being lazy. Don't lie. I find it's funny to just like, if you have like a chance to like look back at your old self and just laugh at yourself.
Yeah. And who knows, maybe someday I'll be able to do that. Until then, it's more like non-
Now I just had like the visual later as like a really old man, and I still had my YouTube account up. And one day, and I'm kind of going like I did this back then. That's probably not going to happen, but that would be hilarious.
Man, this reminds me of those shitty days where Fortnite was the most popular game.
Oh god. Yeah, Fortnite, the game that nobody would ever shut up about.
No one still shuts up about it. I'm pretty sure it's still the most popular game on Twitch right now.
Oh, probably. I know nothing about it, and quite frankly, I'm glad.
I know it's a battle royale game that has gotten worse over time, which just seems to be a curse with battle royale games. Like, not that, like, people start noticing the faults in the game, that, like, the developers get rid of the fun stuff.
Okay, I'm sorry to cut off so drastically, but I have to mute for a few.
It's fine. I just finished killing a monster.
Okay.
Okay, so we just need one fin. One fin is all we need. We're not going to get it, though. You sure, Totos? What you do to this thing? You have like 5 minutes. Oh my gosh, I think I actually didn't. One more thing! Oh yeah, that's right, the harvest box exists. Let's go get that. Oh shit, wrong place. Whoops.
Hey, partner.
Well, guess it's time to show you guys something. Yeah, you can probably tell just in the sight. The handler's a cat now.
Working hard? Good luck.
I'm not apologizing. It's just... they're a cat now. Eggs. Eggs. God, it sounded like Green Roo from that slime music guy. Eggs! Eggs! And yes, I know he was actually saying elves.
Oh, that's right. Hurry back now.
I also know the reason why he was saying elves.
Hello, Fiver.
Whoops. A feast of fish. A hole to harvest. Or 2 hole to harvest. Speaking of the harvest. Hello. Well, I done fucked up here. Oh, we can make bullets. Wait, we can already do that. Okay, so Chief Ecologist, Rathos, Zormagdoros, Tiaku, and Jortardo swank up. Look at them. They're so shiny. Oh hey, we can actually see the rewards. Ah, so the dropped material is the fin. You can also get a fin from the carve. You can also get a fin from rewards, but we didn't get that, now did we? Look at the Sitiyaku. Strong legs. Paulumu, Legiana, Rathalos, Zormagdaros, and a question mark, question mark, question mark. We will be going nowhere near for a while. Those of you familiar with the Monster Hunter series can probably guess what that is. Except you probably can't, but, I would just say, don't run into the females. Especially during certain times of year. Who is the fucker that voted for Insect Life? I'm kidding. No one's a fucker for voting for Insect Life. Huh. Surprised Neo hasn't voted. At least I think Neo hasn't voted. He's normally the person that votes for the charge blade stuff.
That's incredible.
Do. I'm sorry if you guys don't like that. I'm just skipping through everything. It's just, eh. I at least won't skip through what I'm about to do. Because of the person talking.
Fine work.
You already made it to the far side. My shooting stars always shooting past my expectations. Well
By
done.
the way,
I need to tell you what the scholars have deduced from observing Zora Magdaros. They think it has a tremendous amount of bioenergy stored up inside it. I was fucking commenting on the Drago changing his picture thing earlier today. He's changed it again. He changed it to Torben's picture earlier today. He actually changed it in an hour. The fuck? And that bioenergy is extremely volatile. Great news. Right?
listen up.
Well, we can't predict what will happen to it or to us. All we can do is keep pressing forward with our research. Just promise you'll be extra cautious.
Sapphire Star, light your way.
That's never going to get old. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill whoever came up with that Sapphire Star line. Oh yeah, I have things I need to put away! Yay! Things and stuff and 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 things and stuff. Hello, cat. How's it going, cat? Event quest. This doesn't seem that hard. Like some of these. Oh. Bats. Ooh. Everstream? Oh yeah, Kieran's in this game. Let's just ignore that. Ancient Leshen? Oh, that's... Hoo-hoo-hoo. Ah. These are some nice ones. Ooh. Ah, it seems like these are spoilers for all the for like a bunch of monsters that spawn. Yeah. Huh. I actually gotta wonder what happens if the Yablos and a black Yablos meet. Considering what Neo told me about that, I'm pretty sure that would only go well. Yeah, here's the Elder Dragons. Huh. Is this purple supposed to represent the Frenzy virus? I doubt it is, but I forgot I was supposed to be fighting Girotodos. Grin is my OC. No stealing. Don't know why I started thinking that. I just did. I mean, I love cats as much as the next guy, but come on. Take off the fucking costume handler. You're an excuse to the name! Gosh, wanna know? Oh. corpse desecration. Whoops. Oh, hey, there's the fin we need. There's another fin. There was a Girotodos material that dropped while we were murdering it. Anyway, it appears we have another vote on the straw poll, so let's see what we got. Huh. Ooh. Okay. So I was taking a bit to look at some Discord stuff. Bosom buddies. Where's proficiency of any Palico gadget level 10? Why am I in the gathering hub? No, I don't want to be here! Aqua bagpipe.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back.
Ah, welcome back. While you were gone, I just finished getting the, Aqua bagpipe too.
Oh, sweet.
Only took 2 more Girotodos. Also, bit of an update on the straw poll. So far we got Switch Axe with 2 votes, Great Sword with 1 vote, and Insect Glaive with 1 vote.
Okay.
Now I just need to wait for the, for 2 of the guys to notice, and then decide to find out which one of those weapons is the worst, and then give that to me. I'm in particular talking about the same 2 people that gave me the hunting award. Anyway, guess next up on the list is the Valkyrie Cord Maker. Which means we got some Rathians to kill. So which of my many hunting horns do I want to bring? want to look something up. What is its opinion on stun? Or, no, paralysis. It is... Huh. That's, wow. If I'm reading that right, the Rathian is more resistant to paralysis than poison.
Hmm.
So I guess we'll go Great Bagpipe again? Or we could go Kulu Duda. A bit less damage, but 15% affinity.
I still
And
love that Kulu dude.
it's great. No, I think we want to take the Great Bagpipe because the songs are better. So I guess it's finally time to take on one of Monster Hunter's most infamous, strongest, in quotation marks, monsters. The Rathian! / Rathian, depending on your preferred pronunciation.
It's not the Rathalos? I thought the Rathalos was the famous one.
Listen here, you. You're right. That doesn't mean Rathian's not popular, though.
No, that's not what that means, but
Then again, there might not be many left. I have committed Rathian genocide a couple times. Look! 3 had some really bad RNG. Or 3 ultimate. So, Hyro, what's your opinion on the Rathian?
I like it actually when I'm not getting like hit over and over by its poison tail.
I see, I see.
I mean, I remember fighting one-on-one a lot in this game in particular. Because I don't really remember. I think I was trying to get its armor.
Probably. So you're a fan of the dreaded Queen of Poison?
A fan in some sense, yes.
You don't. You don't. The dreaded queen of poison. Actually, I don't want to need this. It might not be Rathalos levels of wind pressure, but wind pressure is wind pressure.
Yep.
And negating that is negating that. Stop, bitch! Cat, while the flashlight cage is appreciated, I'm a bit busy. Time to play the deuce! Should've gotten earplugs. Oh no! Oh shit. Oh, come on! Calypso, why? Oh shit.
Oh, what I always hate about fighting it in that spot was there's like the pool of poison in the middle, and if you run into that, you're automatically poisoned.
Yep. Shit. Do 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 do. Now for my least favorite spot to fight the Rathian.
I can think of probably my least favorite spot to fight a monster in any game. I would have to say, fighting the Eon Garuga in that cramped space, in that cramped, like, cave area in, Generations. Because it's a small area, you have the big monster running through, and you have a hard time trying to hit him while he's just trampling over you over and over again. Even though that's basically what the Eon Garuga does anyway, just tramples all over you.
Yeah.
I just really have a grudge against that monster.
It's fine. I have my own grudges, Korpako. I hate that monster. Hate it with a burning passion. A Rathian being sung that isn't an epitaph? Heresy! Stop that!
The one that I think that Neo hates, or at least like I think he's a little afraid of it too. Is he keeps telling me is the god Mazios?
I mean, I know that's one he really wants to fight, because he's never been able to get past the Rajang.
I think he said he's fought it. He's just afraid of it.
It does have a Dragonator built into it.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's always fun.
Yeah. I remember hearing that a lot of people were more freaked out when they heard that that thing could fly. Like, it's a huge monster and it can fly.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was in, like, one of the... I think it was, like, in the MMORPG, there was this one Elder Dragon that, was going to make a landmass. And it could fly. Heck, I think it was even classified as an Elder Dragon.
I don't know. I've always just loved the idea of just like really giant bosses. I guess it's just always like the anticipation I get of actually seeing them, and then like seeing how big they actually are. Like the anticipation is just always exciting for me. Like hearing about how big it is and then actually seeing it. Because like Monster Hunter has done that. There was Shadow of the Colossus obviously did that, and then there's another game I know of. It's like an FPS game called Painkiller that has really huge guys in it too.
I've never actually heard of Painkiller.
It's like a dark, like, I think it's like almost like a dark gothic first person shooter. It's extremely gory, and it has like huge bosses in it. And like when I say it's gory, I really do mean it. Like one of your main weapons in that game is like a saw blade that you start spinning in your hand, and then you can launch it off at enemies, and when it hits enemies, it just completely rips them apart. I actually really want to play Pray for the Gods. That looks good. That has giant bosses in it too. It's actually inspired, I believe, by Shadow of the Colossus. It's a different game, but it's inspired by it.
Yeah.
It's like Shadow of the Colossus, but with more content outside of the battles. Because like the overworld in Shadow of the Colossus was honestly kind of bland. Lots of people wonder why it was even there, and I can kind of agree. The battles are kind of what make the game, but Pray for the Gods has the battles against the giant bosses as well as stuff you can do in the world. It's really too bad the remaster for Shadow of the Colossus on PS4 never got any sort of like DLC or anything. It would have been neat to see if they added anything new. Like, I was honestly waiting to see if they would actually make that 17th Colossus myth true.
Get down here! Get down here! No! Damn it. If only. By the way, I've just realized the possibility that there was a decent chance that a Diablos could just come out of that sinkhole and murder me.
Yeah.
Sup?
All I know about this area is if you want to avoid the Diablos, just stay out of the cave down below.
Oh no, that's not true at all.
That's the place just where it naturally spawns, but...
Yeah, but there's also the immediate area above it where it just decides, you know what, I'm just gonna come out here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's time for the dudes. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants!
Okay. I miss when that show was good. That show was my childhood.
Yeah. I mean, from what I've heard, the show's still good, it's just good in a different sense. So, like, while it lost most of the charm from the original series, it's gotten a new charm in all the characters.
That's kind of interesting to hear, because as far as I knew, it was more about like comedy than it was anything else. But hearing that there's like more
When
about the
hasn't it?
characters.
Well, no, it is still, like, mainly about comedy because it's SpongeBob SquarePants, that's the entire point of it. But it's like, instead of just relying on the main cast, they utilize a lot more characters.
From what I saw on some of the later ones, though, like in some of the the full-length episodes, those ones that were like a longer. What I did kind of like is there was one that I saw that looked like they were making Plankton a little more intimidating in some of those when he was brought in as the villain of it. Because there was like there was the whatever it was, the full-length like one where they go to Atlantis or whatever. Plankton
Atlantis SquarePantis.
Yeah, Plankton was honestly pretty good in that one as a villain. Like, that was probably the most intimidating I've seen them make him since the SpongeBob movie. I don't know. I liked the movie. I know lots of people didn't.
Oh, I fucking loved it.
Yeah, I did. I loved it.
There hasn't really been a movie I've avidly disliked. The closest I could really say to that was I wasn't really a fan of the premise of Like the superhero one.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Yeah, and then I heard the newest movie was pretty bad, but it also had interesting concepts. Like, uh, it's like the main thing about it seems to be that they're taking a tour of the human world. In specific, that town from the superhero movie.
Oh, okay.
Like, using that to have like a sense of continuity. And during one of the scenes, the actual actors for the characters showed up, and they were playing humanized versions of the characters they usually play.
Oh.
So, SpongeBob, Squidward, Patrick, and Mr. Krabs' actors got to cameo in the movie. And I do not mean as Patchy the Pirate.
Yeah.
Because because SpongeBob's actor is Patchy the Pirate.
Yes, and the actor for both of those is Tom Kenny. He plays both Patchy and SpongeBob.
Yeah. So now Tom Kenny has two human characters in the world of SpongeBob.
Mm-hmm.
Valkyria Cordmaker! Actually,
Kind of an interesting thing you may not have known. Did you know that Tom Kenny was actually one of the, I believe he was like the co-producer of the original Yu-Gi-Oh series?
no, I did not.
Yeah, he. There was the credits came on one episode when I was watching that, and it said that like Tom Kenny's name popped up in there, and I kind of went, oh, cool.
The only name I remember from the original Yu-Gi-Oh series is Dan Green.
Yeah.
Because of Yu-Gi-Oh! The British series!
I'm Dan Green.
I remember, like, one scene where, I think it was, like, they were doing, like, a rap.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, it was, like, I think the first verse was, Dan Green! No, wait, that's me! It was something like that. It was good.
Pharaoh's Throne? I think that's the one.
I mean,
That's the song.
I've heard Pharaoh's Phone before. That does not line up with the song at all. But it could be they did that before the song actually started as like a joke.
Okay. I don't know. I don't think I know what that song is. At least I can't think of it right now.
I can't remember what Pharaoh's Phone is a parody of. It's like do 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 do, but you're not gonna take my Pharaoh's Throne. Do 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 do, but you're not gonna take my Pharaoh's Throne. My Pharaoh's Throne.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
Oh, where's the one where he goes like, I'm the mother flipping king of games.
Oh, that would be one of the many raps in the rap battle between Yugi and Jaden.
Oh yeah, right.
It's funny you mention that. I have a funny story with that one. When the video first came out, I sung that out loud. And when I got to the point where, he's the mother flippin', I did that in the middle of the room, in front of, like, a bunch of family, my parents included. And, yeah, I got questioned heavily for that.
I mean, it was the censored version. It could have been worse.
Yeah. Although I have said fuck in front of people, not before I knew what it meant. What I had done was I had watched a video on everybody's favorite game, Cat Mario. And I watched some guy play it. I don't remember who, and he said fuck a lot. And then, like, directly after I finished watching the video, my cousins asked me if they wanted to play if I had wanted to play some Guitar Hero, because I was that little shit that always tried asking their cousins if they could be included and annoying them out of their minds.
Mm-hmm.
So naturally they gave me Through the Fire and the Flames.
Oh, it's you.
And, I
You
respond.
started swearing a lot?
I said fuck a couple times, I'll admit it. I actually, no, I only said it once, and then everyone was like, you're not supposed to know that word. Who taught you that word? Someone's gonna get in trouble. And now you have me now, and I swear like a sailor, and no one really cares, because gradually my family started giving less and less of a crap about swearing. Like, my entire family. Like, it started with my cousin. No, it started with my uncle. That went on to his daughter, and she kind of kept that habit, just not as much with the swearing. But it took after her, after an event happening. I'll go with that, because I don't want to mention her stuff on camera. Well, on stream. After something happened, she became much more open to the idea of swearing. And then the rest of my cousins slowly started swearing more. And then I slowly started swearing more. So pretty much the only person in the family that's not oh, also my parents started swearing more. Shortly before I started swearing more. Because my main logic was, you know what? If they're going to keep swearing, then I don't care about censoring myself anymore. And pretty much now the only people who are not allowed to swear is, my youngest brother. And it's solely because he keeps trying to do it. No, it's like, so he has tried getting away with saying fuck so many times. And like, he's not like what everyone else in the family usually does. They normally like say it in like the passive sense. No, he's the person that says it in the aggressive sense. Like, he's told me fuck you multiple times. Although he censored himself
Wow.
to fudge you.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's why he's not allowed to swear. Everyone else either does, and everyone else is fine with it, because as I said, they usually do it in a passive sense, or they just don't.
I mean, I don't really. I do it mildly, but I don't do it that much. Like I honestly just don't say the F word like at all.
For me, it largely depends on the location. Like, if I'm in a voice chat and I'm just like there to have fun, I'm not gonna hold myself back on my language. But if I'm in like school or in a public location, or heck, even when I'm at my like, when I'm just straight up out of my room, I have a tendency to censor myself more.
Yeah. Cause yeah, I've done it very, very, very mildly. Like even in, as I say. Like in some ways, they're like in a lot of ways, they're like not even really swears. They're treated as such, but they're not horrible. Because, like, the one thing, though, is just, like, when I'm, like, a Christian and everything, I probably shouldn't be saying damn, because if you know what damned means in the Bible, it's a pretty horrible thing.
Yeah.
So, I probably shouldn't be saying that.
Yeah. I wonder, do we... We're probably gonna end the stream, like, in a bit.
Okay.
Because I think we've done a good amount today. We checked out the Coral Highlands.
Hello.
We met the monsters there. I bopped a Legiana and then ran with my tail between my legs. We killed a Pau... We didn't kill a Paolumu. Why would I say we killed a Paolumu? Then again, I might kill Paolumus after we get the quest done. I like the Paolumu armor.
I see. Oh, oh my.
Oh my. Yeah. Also, we killed a Rathian. That's always a good thing. Maybe I'll grind for the Rathian armor. Should I make Gran a queen?
Sup, Claire?
And from what I remember, the female Rathian armor looks pretty good. Yeah. I mean, it'd be useful with the, Pukumuku gear. All I would need is to be lucky enough to get a plate, which is a 10% drop in this game, I believe? It's either 5 or 10. Yeah, I think I might. That and just look at this armor. Actually, no, let's look at what all the female armor sets look like. Leather, chainmail, hunters. Oh, hey, look, I'm the handler. Bone. Ooh. Vespoid. Kestodon. Oh, wait, that's only gloves. Gajwa. Oh, wait, that's only pants. Jagras. Kinda reminds me of Royal Ludroth, not gonna lie. Kuliyaku. Is a belly dancer outfit? Huh. Never actually looked at the full set. Alloy. Puke, we've already seen. Baroth. I definitely prefer the Mantle armor set. Giratodos. Really bulky. Tobi Kadachi. Not as bad as you'd think, considering the track record with most lightning-based monsters in their armor.
Uh-huh.
I like the little hat. High metal. Butterfly. Anjanath. Tsitsiyaku. Rathian. Galasu. My favorite's the Galasu. All it needs is a fedora, and we can call ourselves a smooth criminal.
I would sing that, but I don't want to copyright your stream.
Okay. Well, with that, I hope you guys enjoy. I know I enjoyed. I hope Pyro enjoyed.
I did for what I was here of it, at least.
Yeah. I'll definitely say, like, outside of the breathing problem, like, the audio is fine.
Yeah. I just wish I could have used the other one, because it was better, but...
Yeah. You know what they say. Them's the bricks.
Yeah.
Yes. So, if you did enjoy, there is a link to Hyro's channel down below. I may not be in any of the videos, but, I mean, Hyro's there, Neo's there for some of them. So, go check them out. They're
Yeah.
good. They're good.
I'm uploading Celeste at the moment.
Yep. And then, outside of that, we'll see you guys next week for maybe Monster Hunter World, maybe something else. I've been thinking of doing other things. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? Before we end off, let's look at the results of the poll. Because it's been 2 hours since I put that poll up. Okay, let me grab a window capture to show you guys this. Oh shit. Hold on. There we go. And boop. Now it may be a bit tough to see, but actually no, let me just meh. Here are the votes. So, when we go for the tail grinding, we shall be using Switch X.
Hooray!
Hooray! The thing I used before the votes actually came in. I had to do something.
Well, yeah.
It's better that than waiting for fucking votes. I only killed the Great Jaguars with it. Yeah. There we go. Nice little straw poll. So yeah, with that, we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Do 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 do.